So I'll just talk a bit first about what it is we're doing, and then you can show me, and I'll bring the camera over and I'll do a close-up of you, show me the settings on the screen, because they'll be like, I can't see. So
smile for the camera.
These days are running slow. Sunsets and shores far from home. Headlights are shining on the sea. No place on earth I'd rather be. And I could try to just follow the swell, but I'll never find this anywhere else. Been to all those places on the wall, and none come close to this, I'm sure. You try to say the sunrise the same, but tell me, have you ever danced in the rain? And I could try to just follow the swell, but I'll never find this anywhere else. Try to just follow the swell, but I'll never find this anywhere else. I'll never find, I'll never find, I'll never find.
So last week we were in the Heritage Centre, if you remember, and if you remember, I was showing you the artifacts that people had found, the little kind of coins and things like that. So this is Iain, our neighbour. You've probably seen him in one of the previous videos, and he does metal detecting as a hobby. So he's come round to show me the metal detector and let me have a go of it, just to have a quick scoot around in the garden to see if we can find anything, because I want to find some coins like the ones in the Heritage Centre. What do you think, Iain? Do you think we'll find anything in here?
Doubtfully.
Doubtfully? Oh,
Doubtfully.
man.
But we'll give it a bash. Give it a bash.
Okay then, do you want to show us how to use it then?
Yep, we'll do.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do a ground balance first, just to make sure that there's nothing underneath us. So there's nothing there, so we do is press that and hold, and then up and down until the numbers stabilise, and that's it, ground balanced.
Right, so we find a spot where it's not beeping, there's nothing there.
There's nothing underneath it.
Then press, which one was it again?
This
sorry?
one.
That one. And just lift the
Lift the coil up and down, and that'll stabilise it.
Right. Okay. Then what do I do if I find something?
Well, if we just have a look, it's not going to be. Top trace is iron. So you've got iron underneath there, and you can hear it with the tone.
But we don't want iron.
We don't want iron.
Right.
So what we'll do is we'll just give out the garden. See, there's a better trace there.
Mm-hmm.
Nice line in the middle. That's your ferris line.
Ah, okay, yep.
So what we'll do is take it away, press the pinpointer, and it's right there.
Right. And then what, just dig there?
We'll dig there.
Yeah.
So we're in
It's in
the
that
plug.
somewhere.
So it's in this bit.
It's in that bit, right? So if you give me a second, I'll go and get my pinpointer. Right, so we know it's in the plug. Pinpointer.
Mm-hmm.
That's the treasure.
Oh man,
Ring pool.
that's disappointing. You must get this a lot though.
Oh yeah, plenty of times. Plenty of either that or foil.
Right, can I have a go?
Yes.
Brilliant. Oh Adam, are you raging? There's a hole in your garden.
No, but there'll be no hole. Look, it's gone.
Ah, okay.
That's the way it's supposed to be. The first rain and the soil will just disappear. Use your pinpointer. Wait, hold it away from it first. Sit in the grass. That's exactly where you are there.
Yep. So right here. How big are? Just a little.
The same size that that one was.
Middle dog.
Right.
So go back over it again and see if it's in the plug or in the hole. So it's in the plug.
So it's in here.
Yes.
Oh, I'm going to find some treasure. What do I do? Just wave it over it.
Yeah, just switch it on. Like. That's that. And then wave it over top of it. Touch it, touch it. Yeah. Right, so you oh, right, sit. Push it in. Just break it open.
What's that? Whatever that is. What is it?
Oh, I was getting excited then. That's what I found. A ring pole. Oh well, we'll continue. Found something.
Where's your spade? And then you walk away from it and you go, I don't know where that is.
Iain, that door. Door at the front.
Don't know what that is, but that's not treasure.
It's a piece of lead flashing.
Yeah.
God damn.
Ah, there we are. an old 𝗪𝗶𝗽𝗁
Oh yeah.
Right, who was that other one? Is this in the plug? Look at it, it's really small. It's off with something for fine tuning.
What is it?
It's for fine tuning something. What? No idea. But it still works.
It's not treasure, but it's not a ring pull. So we didn't find anything in the nice garden. We've moved over to the practical garden. See if we can find anything. You never know. We might find something. There used to be pigsties in this garden apparently once upon a time. One of the previous owners used to keep pigs here. Here. It'll be another ring pull, I bet. What do you think, Benji? Is it going to be another ring pull? Thanks, Iain. Oh.
Ring pull?
It's not a ring pull. Oh. So?
Don't know.
It's like a little heart shape or something. Iain, what's this?
Come on, Mr. Expert.
What is it?
Strap end. Or a leather mount.
Ah, so cool.
And that's where it would have attached to the leather. Because that would have pierced through and then it would have folded them over. So it would have been fixed.
Wow. Oh well, we actually found something anyway after all. Brilliant, good stuff. Oh well, thanks for that, Iain.
That'll be you hooked.
Right, when are we going on our next metal detecting outing? Well, I'm not sure at 1,800 quid, did you say?
Yeah.
I'm not sure I could afford one of these at 1,800 quid. That's an expensive hobby, isn't it?
That's that forever.
Yeah.
That's that.
Well, this is the like creme de la creme, isn't it, as far as detectors go?
Yeah.
All your mates are envious of you, aren't they?
That's the best that you can get.
That's brilliant. Well, that was very nice of you to give this to me, so thank you. Not a problem.
Not a problem. I'll expect a check in the post.
Thanks for that. I'll see you later. Oh, I'm kidding. That was really good. Right, should we go and grab a coffee or something? I think I'm done detecting this garden. You can keep it. I think I've got my find. That's it. I'm not interested in ring pulls and rusty old nails now.
Coffee time.
Coffee time. Come on then. So I thought this was a heart, but I've just been told it isn't. It's a spade, as in a spade, kind of like off a deck of cards. But how cool is that?
The measure? (118).
118 centimetres wide.
Right. (112).
112 centimetres high. What would we call this one? Living room garden?
Yeah.
Living room garden. Right, let's do this one.
(83).
83 centimetres wide.
118.
118 centimetres high. And this is living room 1.
Yeah.
Living room 1, we'll call this one. Alright, and did you measure, where did you measure to? On the outside of the frame?
Yeah.
Just checking.
I know how to measure, thank you.
Okay. So what we're doing is we're measuring for blinds. Because, as some of you will probably realise, we have a public road right outside the cottage. We don't have a front garden or anything like that. It's straight on the public road. A quiet road, but nonetheless, it is a public road. It basically just leads to other cottages and obviously the pub next door. So we're just looking for blinds because we want a bit more privacy when you're sitting here at night and you've got the lights on and the blinds are wide open. We want something where we can have the blind closed and it'll still let some light in without completely blocking the light out. So I really wanted this style of blind. Where's my phone?
I don't know.
So I really wanted this, what I consider more cottagey style. It's kind of like, it looks like shutters. And you can tweak the, what do you call them? The horizontal. So you can tweak the slats to let as little or as much light as you want in, but you can obviously open the shutters as well. So this is a style I liked, and I thought it'd be far more in keeping with the cottage. But what Adam pointed out is that style is going to take up far more space in the window recess, and you can see all of the stuff Adam has on the windowsill, all of his plants. On every windowsill there is plants. So that means if you want to open the blinds fully to let more light in, you'd have to move everything off the windowsill, open the blinds, then close them later on and put everything back on, and it just isn't practical. So the blinds would never be fully open. The slats would be open, but we feel like that wouldn't let as much much light in. So Adam's suggestion, being Mr. Practical that he is, what blinds do you want to go for?
Roller blind.
Roller blinds. So Adam suggested just going for roller blinds. That way, most of the time they'll probably be up, but if we do want that extra privacy, we can have them down. But here's the fancy part. Tell them what roller blinds you think they're going for.
Electric ones. So they have like a little motor in the blind, and they come with a remote control, so you can just sit and press the button and they open and close.
How lazy is that?
Because otherwise there'll be fights Go and open the blinds. Go and close the blinds. I'm not opening the blinds. Murmur. But with this, you can just open and close, and like if we're away and we want to look like someone's at home, they can open and shut on timers and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, actually, one of the things I'm mainly looking forward to with this is the smart blind, so you can connect them to Google, or you can connect them to your Alexa, and you can just sit there watching TV or sit up in bed in the morning and just say, Alexa, open all of the blinds, or close all of the blinds, and it'll, or open living room 1 or living room 2 or whatever. So that'll be interesting to see that, won't it? See, I told you we wanted to keep the charm of the cottage, but we also want to bring some of the 21st century into the cottage.
As long as the dog doesn't learn how to open and shut them.
That would be hilarious.
Benji said, up, down.
He's there with his paw on the remote control operating the. So that's the type we think we're going to go for. Adam's right; they are more practical than the style that I was wanting. So should we finish measuring the rest of these windows?
Yeah, there's quite a few to go around.
Are we doing all of the windows? Because quite. What about that back one over there? Because there's quite a lot, isn't there?
Well, we'll measure them all, then we'll work out how much it's going to all come to.
Yeah. Right, come on then, let's do that one.
Come on, Benjamin. Should we go see what he's up to? Go on in. What are you doing?
Take pictures of your lamps that you've made.
Ah.
So this is somebody, was it a custom order for a customer?
Yeah, a couple of bespoke orders.
So somebody wanted these vintage style candlestick telephones. Adam's upcycled them into desk lamps. So you can see there's two of them. There's a antique brass one and there's a black Bakelite and brass. So I'm just taking pictures for the website before they get posted, and well, for the website and social media.
So why are you taking the pictures in the bedroom?
Good question. So in the previous house we had a panelled wall, a big dark blue panelled wall in the living room, and we'd use that as a backdrop to take the photos of the lamps against. But obviously we don't have that here, so the panelled doors and the wardrobe is the next best thing. So I thought it might be a nice backdrop for the photos. So what I've done is I've got down here a little backlight, and what that does is that just slightly illuminates the back of the lamp, and it just makes the lamp pop a little bit from the background and makes it look a little bit more professional, let's say. So what I'll do is I'll just take photos of each of the lamps from different angles so that people can see all of the detail.
Very good. Right, I shall leave you to it.
All right, okay. See you in a bit. That your hedgehog? Yeah? Is that your hedgehog?
Are you supervising?
You're a good boy, aren't you? Yeah. Good boy. Our blinds have arrived.
Ooh.
Shall we open them? That was quite quick actually, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When did we order them?
I don't know.
Less than a week ago, wasn't it?
No, just over a week, I think.
Just over a week. So, should we have a look? See what we've got.
Well, Benji's trying to help.
Are you helping, Benji? So, they should be named by room. Let's have a look. Bedroom. Yeah, so don't want that one yet. Right, what's this one? Bedroom door. So again, don't want that one. Oops. Help if I didn't trash them before we've had a chance to fit them. Living room back. Which one's that one? Over there. Alright, so put that to one side for a second. What am I looking for? Living room front. Bedroom. Put that one over there for a sec. Living room 1. Is that this one?
You label?
Or this one? I know, I can't remember what. Because when I ordered them, I put in
Living room
2. Living room 2. Right, okay, I'm guessing that's this one.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 windows in here. Oh, we've got another box here.
Ah.
Let's open both boxes and see what we've got.
What's your nose, Benji? What's your nose?
I know, you want to see what's inside, don't you? You think it's Christmas again?
Is it Christmas again, Benji?
You do like a box, don't you?
There we go. What have we got? Living room garden. Yeah, I knew I did. So that one, the leaky window, I'd named that as living room garden. So we'll leave that one for now because that's the leaky window, and there's no point putting that one up yet until that's resolved. Yeah. So let's just stick that over there for now.
Kitchen.
What's that one? Kitchen. All right.
Well packed.
They are, aren't they? Right. So what do we need first? Living room 1, which is this one.
Yeah. So that's living room 2. So that's up there.
Yeah.
Living room 1. That's the first one we're going to need. Living room back. And that says it's got the remote control inside.
The remote control's in there. Right. Okay. So the ones we've gone for are SmartWings because Adam had a brilliant idea of going for the motorised blinds, so we can hook them up to either the app on our phone, or we can hook them up to Google or Alexa, and then it can just be laid in bed and be like, "Hey Alexa, open the blinds."
As long as they don't start responding to Benji and we see the blinds going up and down like him bouncing at that window last week.
That would be hilarious. Or if somebody outside, if one of the neighbours is outside going, "Alexa, open the blinds," and we're like laid there in bed.
Now the neighbours are now going to realise. I think that's hilarious.
Right, here we go. So the unboxing. So what have we got here?
Instructions.
Instructions, always important. Ooh.
Remote control.
Fancy pants. Helix dial remote.
Screws.
Screws, always
solar panel.
Solar panel.
Charging cable. And the blind.
The blind itself. Dun, 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 dun.
It's living room back, isn't it?
Living room back, yeah.
Cool.
So this is the living room back, which is the smallest window at the back of the living room. Brilliant. Is this quality control, Benji? Are you inspecting?
You checking?
Making sure that they're up to your standards.
So we went for the blinds, which are kind of inside this box, so you don't see all the gubbins at the top. And then you had an option to put the same kind of blind covering over the front of it.
So I think by standard that's white.
But you can choose to have that put on as well.
Yeah, you can choose to have the same fabric as the blind on the front, which we thought would just make it a bit more seamless.
You've got your charging point just in there.
Where's the charging point? Oh yeah.
So when you do need to charge them. But this one's got a solar panel with it.
Is that USB-C?
Yeah.
Good, because that annoys me when you buy gadgets and they don't have USB-C.
So you have
charger, so
billions
that's
of
good.
different types of...
Yeah.
And you could choose as well when you bought the blind whether they were front hanging or back hanging. So whether the blind came down the front or down the back. So we went for the back so it doesn't knock everything off the windowsill.
And what's this? Oh, it's a solar panel.
God, you wouldn't think that's a solar panel, would you?
Oh, it's very thin, isn't it? Wow.
And apparently that will just stick kind of to the back of that, I think, somewhere.
Right, okay, so you've got...
And your little plugs.
So on the solar panel, you've got... So that's USB-C cable on the solar panel, and that just plugs into that USB-C port wherever it is that we showed you a second ago on the blind. So the solar panel's optional extra. The blinds do have
Charging cable.
they do have a charging cable, and I think the battery for the motor lasts around 6 months.
Yeah.
With normal day-to-day use. I think the battery lasts around 6 months before you need to charge them, and when you charge them again, you just pop the USB-C cable into the charging port in the blind, and then obviously the other end into a socket with a USB adapter, and that's how you'll charge it. But like I said, you only need to do that every 6 months, so that's quite a good lifespan for the battery, isn't it?
And a really long
cable to...
which is good.
Yeah. I think you could buy a battery pack, is that right? I'm pretty sure you could buy a battery pack.
No clue.
Yeah, I think that was an option, but what we decided is for one of the blinds, not all of them, we decided to splurge a little bit and go for a solar panel. So
Just try it and see how it is. I didn't want solar panels everywhere if they were
Well,
going to block the window a bit.
That's the thing, we weren't sure how big the solar panels were going to be, so we didn't order one for all of the blinds in case it turned up and it was like a massive solar panel. But that's actually quite discreet, isn't it? That would yeah, you wouldn't see the solar panel because it'd be behind the blind. It'd be hidden behind the blind, wouldn't it? Open the remote. I want to see the remote. It's like Christmas. Opening presents.
That's
cool. How fancy is that? That feels decent. That feels really good quality, actually, doesn't it?
So that, I believe. There we go. And then it's.
So we need to figure out how this works. So is that the blind 5? So you would assign a blind to that number, and is that just like open and close?
I guess so.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I think we better read the instructions and then we'll know for definite.
Yeah. Right, shall we fit this?
Yeah.
Come on then. You come to help Benji. So these clips here should just screw up on there. Oh, we better move all this stuff first, all your bloody plants.
Yeah, you mind my plants, don't hurt them.
Oh, look at what?
What have you done to it?
Look at that.
He was in charge of that one.
There's like 1 leaf on it, 2 leaves, one's dead. That's pathetic.
Put my plants over there.
You're not very good at looking after your plants, are you?
Well, you're here all the time. You don't look after them.
That's not right. My responsibility to water the plants. Not the plant man.
Pepper that one. It likes it up there.
Well, it's not dead, so it must like it up there.
They can all have a water at the same time.
When was the last time this was dusted up here?
I don't know. When was it last dusted up here?
So, actually, does it fit?
Yes, it does.
Oof, imagine. Imagine it didn't fit.
Whose fault would that be? You measured it.
I know. We all know what my measuring skills are like though, don't we?
I think I might get a duster at the same time.
Yeah. So you want the 2 brackets, yeah? There you go. So it should just clip in.
That's it.
How easy was that? How cool is this remote?
It really looks really good quality.
It does, doesn't it? So you can actually get a more conventional remote, like the one in the instruction book here. This has, I think it's up to 5 channels. So 1 channel controls 1 blind, if that makes sense. So this remote has, is it up to 8 channels?
Yeah.
So we've got 7 blinds, so we went for this remote so we can control all the blinds from the 1 remote. So that's quite cool. So here, that tells us that it's on channel 5. What that tells us is we're currently controlling blind number 5. So this back living room window blind is blind number 5, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like something out of Austin Powers.
So futuristic, isn't it? Oh, look how it slows down as it reaches the bottom.
Yeah, there's, when you're setting it up, you can adjust the upper limit where it stops, the bottom limit where it stops so it doesn't hit the windowsill. You can get the speed to go faster or slower to open and shut. So it's quite technical. It's not just a on-off.
Good, isn't it? Wow.
And you can program them so you can obviously do them all separately, or there's another setting you can just put it on, I think it's channel 0, and every blind in the house would open at the same time.
So that's channel 5.
Yeah. Because that's
it's on channel 5 and it'll only control this blind.
Yeah.
If you put it on 0, channel 0, it'll open or close all the blinds in the whole house.
Yeah.
So in the morning you can just have it on 0 and open or close all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant, that's cool. That is cool. It's not too kind of in your face either. It kind of...
No, not at all.
It doesn't stick out too far, does it? That's what I mean. Like the only thing I would change is if it was a little bit wider.
Well, that's down to our measuring.
Well, I know that's our fault because I don't like where you can see the. Not ignore the wood because the wood is part of the recess that goes in, but you can see the white window frame. I'd rather it cover the whole window frame because when I stand at an angle here, I can still see the glass. I can see outside if I'm kind of like this, which means that it's probably going to let some light in. But that's because we haven't ordered wide enough. That's your fault. You see, you blame me. But I think you'll find if you go back and look at the videos, you're measuring, and I'm the one writing the measurements down in the notebook. So it's not to do with my measuring.
I think it's because it was in inches as well. It wasn't centimetres. It was 34 inches and 1/8.
Oh yeah.
Half or 3/4 or 7/8.
Yeah, what's all that about?
Which is imperial, not metric.
Yeah, it wasn't because it would have been better if on the website when you order it, if it gave you the option to toggle between measuring in centimeters and inches, because I'm used to working in centimeters, and it was really confusing, wasn't it? So that's maybe that's where we went wrong with the measurements.
But that's okay. Hopefully it's just this one.
Yeah.
Right.
I do like them though.
Good. So we're going to install the solar panel on this one.
Yep. So the solar panel plugs in the USB-C port, and then it just sticks on the window.
Yeah. So we've got to decide if you have it at the top, so here, or you could have it at the side there.
Oh God, no.
So probably at the top then.
Yeah. See, I thought the blind was going to cover. I thought the solar panel was going to be hidden behind the pelmet of the blind, but it isn't.
Well, what we could do is, we altered where the top stopped, so you can have it so it stops there, so it always hides it.
Ah, yeah. So you can adjust the start and stop point of the blind.
Yeah.
So you can have the blind itself a little bit lower to hide it. Yeah, that would be a better option. Yeah, because I don't want it at the side. That'll look ugly, and I definitely don't want it at the bottom. See, this is why we ordered one solar panel to start with, to see how it would work and where it would fit. That just self-adhesive. Is there any way to hide that cable a bit?
Hopefully. You can just 𝗕𝗶𝗁 up there.
So you're only going to have the cable on this one because of the solar panel, yeah?
Yeah.
We don't have solar panels for the other ones.
No.
It's just the battery. The internal battery. That's not so bad. I don't know where these are going.
It doesn't go up there.
Well, you've got so many plants, I don't know where they go.
No, I don't want any of them. I want...
I'll leave you to it.
Where's my vase?
Right, what next? Living room 1. Living room 1, brilliant.
So it's in sleep mode when it arrived. You've got to power it on by the little power button.
And then it just goes zzz, zzz, like that.
And then that's woken up. And then with the remote, we've got to put it to blind 7, which is what this one is.
Mm-hmm.
And then it should go in pairing mode for 10 seconds.
I love it.
Well folks, it's that time again. So as Adam shows me how to operate the newfangled blinds, we'll wrap things up here. It's been a slightly different one, but if you enjoyed this week's episode, please remember to give us a like and remember to subscribe so that you don't miss any of our future videos. Have a great week, and the three of us will see you in the next one.